2 months ago, a tornado ripped through the south side of the Crosse, causing millions of dollars in damage.
Cleanup from that storm started almost right away, and some of it continues today. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in the studio with an update on how the community is rebuilding.
Mark and Lisa, today I spoke with a woman whose house was torn apart by the tornado. But if you look at it today, you might not even notice it was severely damaged. La Crosse resident Elaine Steele gives us a closer look at her home. This is the house Elaine Steele has lived in since 1955. But for the past 2 months, it's gone through some major changes. Back in May, a tornado tore through her neighborhood, uprooting trees, ripping off roofs and siding, and shattering windows.
I no more than got in the basement and I heard this awful thump and the whole house shook and I knew it moved.
Steele didn't even know that a tornado was about to hit her neighborhood, but the after effects were hard to miss.
I had a 60-foot pine tree on the other side of the garage that was just pulled up by the roots, twisted, and thrown into the sentry's land. The whole house is out of line now, and they're going to have to try to straighten this whole wall somehow.
From the street, it's hard to tell the tornado even touched Steele's house, especially when you see the repairs still being made to some of her neighbors' homes. But Steele sees the toll the tornado took on her home in every slanted window and every crack.
It'll never be the same. It'll never be. It's always going to be crooked here and crooked there.
Just a few blocks from Elaine Steele's home, Gunderson Lutheran is repairing all 36 houses for their medical residents.
All the roofs have been done on all of our resident housing right now, medical resident housing. The next set is to actually go home by home and actually re-side and replace the windows in each one of these homes. And we expect to be completed hopefully by late fall.
2 of the medical resident houses were so badly damaged by the tornado that they had to be condemned. But after some major reconstruction, they'll be ready for new residents to move in next week. One of the biggest changes the tornado had on the south side's landscape was the massive amount of trees that were knocked down. The city forester tells me replanting is on pause for now because planting trees in the summer can be more trouble than it's worth. But he hopes replanting will be back up again in the fall.
All right, thank you very much, Jenna. The city park superintendent also tells us that plans are in place to repair the Green Island Ice Arena, but construction on that hasn't started yet.